dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it
Birds
needs you.
Birds are chirping. Planes are going by. Oh, my gosh. Woke up late. Slept in. Still need more sleep. What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja. And the place to be for a Paper Saber universe. And this is the New World Podcast. On a Sunday morning. But last night I got to watch Saturday Night Main Event. Got home late from the other job. And decided I'm going to put on this bad boy. And thankfully the replay was there on Peacock. An hour and 33 minutes and whatnot. And I heard that was the biggest problem with the show itself. Was there was so many commercials. Like, my wife told me, like, the first match, which I can agree with every time they cut to something. I was like, damn, it seems like a lot of commercials for this show. Like, I know Raw's bad, especially Raw's bad in, like, the last hour of the show. Like, you know, when they have to wrap up and stuff. Well, not on Netflix. I meant, like, back in the day, even on SmackDown, you know. Oh, those birds are chirping. But, yeah, I got to watch the show, and I got to say, off the back, I'm going to say my rating for the show. I usually don't do that. But I give the show a solid 4 out of 5. There's only one match that really pissed me off. And we'll get to that here shortly. But here is Saturday Night Main Event. May 24th, 2025 in Tampa. With Cole and Pat on commentary. And Joe and Jesse being our hosts. I just love, my wife's like, do you want me to skip the intro? No, I want the intro. I just need that nostalgia right there. Then they, you know, like, just makes me happy. It just makes me happy, you know. So, we start the show off with Punk and Sammy versus Seth and Braun Breaker. And I put here in my notes, third man question mark before I even saw the show. You know, I was like, are we going to get something, you know, out of this? Like, what's going to happen? So, Punk and Sammy, I love their gear. Matching gear, basically. I freaking loved it. This is one hell of a match. But, we have our third man, and that third man is Bronson Reed. I was like, oh, my boy, my God, the monster, the tsunami. Boy, gosh. Did one to Punk, but Seth and Braun got the win. And what was crazy is I was right. I didn't do my picks and predictions, but I highlighted. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do my picks and predictions, but I forgot to do it on the SmackDown show. I hear you, Bird. I was going to do that on the SmackDown show and podcast I did, but I forgot. And what's funny, though, is I'm looking at my picks and predictions. I was right on every single outcome of the show. So, but Bronson Reed helping Seth and Braun Breaker. We got 2 Brauns in the bag now with Seth. Like, what is this group, though? Like, what are we going to call this group? They're all in black. I noticed that with Seth, the way he was dressed, and Braun's singlet. You know, Bronson Reed is all in black and stuff like that. So, I want some answers. Hopefully, we'll get that for Monday Night Raw and everything like that. So, the third man is here, and that's Bronson Reed with Paul Heyman, Seth, and Braun. But, yeah, good match, though. Fun tag team match. I got to say, it's my match of the night, personally. Then we go into Kathy with Chelsea. That's our second match, Zelina versus Chelsea. I was right on this. Zelina retaining that championship, but poor Chelsea got her nose rocked. Oh, my gosh. It was pop and everything like that. So, poor Chelsea. But Chelsea's my champ. I forever pledge allegiance to Chelsea Green. For life. That's right. For life. But Zelina retained. Then we go into our third match. The match that really pissed me off. The match I was kind of like, oh, this is in the middle of the show? All right, I guess. But there's a reason. There was a reason. But John Cena versus R-Truth. Or should we call him Ron Cena? And in my notes, before my picks and predictions, I was like, Punk. Does Punk come and confront John? You know, so we can set up a match at Money in the Bank for John versus CM Punk. Because that would be awesome. No, we didn't get that. We got a shit match I don't like heel John wrestling. I really don't. I think he's really slow, which I believe is on purpose. And I don't know. This match sucked. I hated the finish. I really hated the finish, man. Where John has got the belt. I'm going to hit him on. Truth is like, please, please. John's like, okay. Gives the belt back to the ref. Kicks him in the balls. 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, oh, that was shit. That was the one part of the show I hated. I love John Cena. I love R-Truth. But I really hated this. Then we cut to next. John's already back in his gear. But he confronts Jey Uso. And he's like, hey, I'm going to be the last real champ. You're going to lose to a YouTuber, and that YouTuber is going to be our World Heavyweight Champion. And I was like, whoa, bitch. Fuck you, John. Why you keep ruining my life? Then we go into the steel cage, Damian Priest versus Drew. And they put Jesse on commentary, which I was like, ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. But, yeah, this match was awesome. I enjoyed it. But, yeah. Priest got the win over Drew, which I kind of thought was going to happen. Steel cage, brother. Steel cage. Oh, wait. Never mind. My match of the night is the main event. Okay, I'm looking at my stars here. Yeah, no, the World Heavyweight Championship, Jey Uso versus Logan Paul was freaking awesome. I enjoyed the ending, the chaotic, massive ending. Why? Because my boy Cody Rhodes is back. Oh, Cena comes out there, you know, and he gets Jay and whatnot, is beating up Jay, choking him with his little towel and whatnot, and then the music hits and it's Cody Rhodes, and I jumped out of my seat. I'm like, yes, finally, I can care more. My boy, Cody, he's back. He's back. And he takes out John, and then after that, Logan's about to hit Cody. Then Jay gets Logan, and boom, 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso retains the championship. I'm like, yes, yes. And freaking Cody grabs the mic and he goes, hey, look, you got a little partner right there, and we're tired of you ruining things, John. So at Money in the Bank, it'll be Jey Uso with Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul and John Cena, June 7th, Money in the Bank. And I was like, oh, wow. Cody's back. That's all I cared about. And he's with my boy Jey Uso. Yeet. So that's it, man. And yeah, I really enjoyed the show. 4 out of 5 for this. I am excited to see with Logan Paul and John Cena teaming up. I hope we do some promo work with them against Cody and Jay. We just got a couple weeks until Money in the Bank's going to happen. But yeah, that was Saturday Night Main Event, May 24, 2025. And like I told you up front, my match of the night was Logan versus Jay. And it is 4 out of 5 because I hated John versus R-Truth a lot. I hated the finish. I just did not like that match. I like the fact that R-Truth, though, did have Ron Cena gear. I thought that was adorable, you know, but that fuck that match. 4 out of 5 in Tampa, Cole and Pound commentary, Saturday Night Main Event, and that's it. That's all. Moment of the night is Cody. Oh, sweet Cody back. Oh, I'm so happy. But that's it. That's all. Drop those comments below. Oh, and they announced Evolution. July 13th is back. And I'm very excited about that. I've been trying to find the DVD of that because I missed out on getting it. And that's an expensive boy. But I'm going to have it. I do have a big, massive WWE DVD collection. I wish they still put out DVDs or Blu-rays because I used to collect them like crazy just because I wanted them. Like, I really wish I owned WrestleMania 40. I know you can go get the bootleg version on Etsy or whatnot, but I missed out on that because someone probably got caught or whatnot. Yeah. I wish I owned WrestleMania 40 because that is by far my favorite WrestleMania. But all right, y'all. Drop those comments below. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Share your grandma. Share your grandma. Show the bum down at Walmart. Enjoy this beautiful windy day here if you're in Flagstaff or if you're not. It's windy here, but it's nice. It's hot, you know, and yeah. All right, y'all. I'm going to go back to bed after this. Just nothing but love and respect. Show your grandma, show the bum down at Walmart. I'm KMB, the Sexy Ninja, and remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
The roof has been blown off the England Center.